All right, and we are live. Shout out to Man's Guide, that reaction channel. I got this title from his comment section. But you guys, these leftover women, um, we can go ahead and change that to low class women. You know what I'm saying? Again, shout out to Man's Guide comment section. I like how y'all have upgraded that from low leftover women to low, meaning leftover women, class women. I see what y'all did there. I like that. I like that. Giving credit where credit is due. So let's talk about some of these low class women. Here's my thing. Gentlemen, hold the line, okay? Hold the line. I'm starting to see a lot of propaganda. You guys smash that like button. Ladies, we're seeing that you're coming around, but we don't like how you're talking. Now, you guys, you're going to see pretty women and gorgeous women are going to be the first ones to start coming around. Watch how they talk. Ladies, be careful what you say. You're not going to sit here and come towards us and call yourself settling. That's not how it works. You guys smash that like button. You're not going to want some Chad, Giga Chad, or some Super Tyrone that's 6'4", 240, and all this other stuff. But as you're seeing, the market is getting slim, and guys are going overseas. You know, we're in our exodus. You're starting to try to, oh, listen, hey, it ain't that serious, gentlemen. I don't need, 6'4". He ain't got to be over 6 foot. I don't need to be 240. He don't have to be a millionaire. Hold the line. This right here is them, without doing it the right kind of way, kind of trying to get ahead of the game. And it's called settling. If she says that in whatever she's saying, she's letting you know that she feels like she needs to settle because the market is dried up. She's just trying to get ahead of the game. So if she mentions anything about tall men or all this, it don't have to be said. As a matter of fact, just get online and say that you like shorter men and always have. Lie if you need to, but talking about, I don't need him to be over 6 foot. And man, you don't need to be settling for us either. We're grown men and we don't deserve that. Okay, you guys smash that like button. We're putting in the work. And if you would like a 6 foot something guy, you should get him. Except maybe get a guy that's not as attractive as you would like for him to be. Just get yourself somebody that's over 6 foot. Don't call yourself settling for one of us because we don't want that. Believe it or not, and I've gotten with women, to include my ex, that don't care about a dude's height. And I know because of the way how short their exes are. That's not something that some women care about, period. So don't bring that up as he ain't gotta be 6 foot. It don't need to be said if he ain't gotta be 6 foot. You feel like you need to say it because you know that's your type. I really think you should go for your type, but just lower the bar of the type you want. So keep going after the over 6 foot guys. Just if he's not 240, okay. Well, you know what I'm saying? If you don't have a Chad jawline, oh well, but at least you're getting what you really need. I don't need for you, if that's ever been a prerequisite to be over 6 foot. Don't call yourself settling for us now. Don't call me a short king. I am a king. Your perspective of me is none of my business, and I'm not going to let you make it my business. You don't get to just start making it seem like only tall men are kings and put this weird. Get the hell up out of here. You think that King David was tall? Man, get the hell up out of here. Calm down. Chill out. Chill out. You know what I'm saying? Chill out. You know what I mean? So all that projection, keep it to yourself. I don't give a damn about any dude's height. So why are you making it a thing to me? You're not settling for me. Those hillbillies, man. There's something about their cowardice out this way, man. The need to rev, or I don't know what that is, but they make sure they do it when they're in a safe distance away. Anyway, you know what I'm saying? I'm just telling you, don't feel like you're going to settle for one of us that have been working hard. I hate hearing that kind of talk. Whatever height that man is, that height, you know what I'm saying, is the way he was born and made. If he's a king, he's a king. Trying to put a man down, and you guys that accept that talk, like, dude, you got to do better. You have to be really careful about what you allow your subconscious mind to hear, and the way that you speak about yourself. Okay, you don't get to let that be a title just for extra tall people. Calm down. And if a woman needs that, to feel like that guy is a king, then let her have that. But don't allow for that woman to settle for you. So I just wanted to get on here really quickly and let you ladies know, don't call yourself. I know your 7, 8s, 9s, and 10s are coming around, and we appreciate that. And if you want a friend, we're here for you. Until you get that 6 foot guy, 6'4", 240. If you want a friend because you look very healthy, you take care of yourself. That's the reason why you are 7, 8, 9, or 10. You probably don't have any diseases, and we can slowly get to know each other because you're not in no hurry. Because you know as well as I do, when you're an attractive person, universally attractive, or what women call conventionally attractive, whatever, you don't get hollered at as much as people assume. And a lot of people, through their insecurities, don't want to tell you how they think you look because it makes them feel some type of way. And they use the excuse, this is an excuse, that you hear it enough. Oh, they assume that you hear it enough. It shouldn't be assumed nothing. If you find someone to be attractive, you should be able to say something to them, or you find someone that you think looks good, you should be able to say it. It shouldn't be, I would, but they probably hear it enough. Who does that? Y'all are weird, man. It's an excuse. Okay. If you can't say nothing, don't look. But that's all I'm gonna say. There's no settling for a handsome 5'9". No, there's I hope I can get that 5'9". I hope I qualify for that 5'9". I hope he thinks I qualify. I don't know what his scale is, because y'all think you can get whatever man that you want just because you're a woman, and that's the problem. You know what I'm saying? You got the 2s, the 3s, the 4s that think that they have the same options as like a coming over this way, 8, 9, or 10. No, man, you don't. It's not like that. You guys are not out here beauty queens, and your box is not um any different than any other woman. And even if a woman is not that cute in the face, sometimes her body can make up for it. So we're not going to do this. Don't feel like you're settling. Don't go for a guy that's 5'9" or 5'10" when you know you prefer anything above 6'1" or 6'2". Don't do it to yourself. Now, if you're looking for a friend, I want y'all to know that some of us are okay with being friends, and nothing more than that, though. Nothing more than that. We do whatever we do. We get to know. We do whatever we do, but nothing more than that, because you prefer over 6 foot, and I prefer a woman with some sense. Okay, a realistic woman. But I will take you to Pound Town every time. Hey, what's going on, Mike? What's going on, fam? Salute. I ain't gonna lie to you, because listen, I'm celibate, but I'm also speaking for my brothers out here, and I'm looking at comment sections, and it don't matter what I think. A lot of them are like, I'm going to hit. No matter what I say, I keep seeing them. I'll hit though. I'm like, okay, bro. Okay, listen, I'm going to make sure I include you guys as well. So, and I'm not going to lie, if she's pretty enough, like I've seen some real pretty women on TikTok talking about, I don't need them to be over 6 foot. Hey, listen, I don't know if you guys seen the judge. What's her name? She's been on the internet here lately. I don't know what her name is, man. But we all had like a little crush on her when we were younger. Come on, for my older millennials and Gen X, you guys remember, what is her name? That light skinned chick with the short hairdo. She was fair, and she be getting at him. Have you seen that video of her doing the pretzel? She's letting you know she still got it. That woman, see, I like that. She had that robe on so you can never tell what her body looked like. That one's got a nice little body on her, man. And she made a video recently of her doing the pretzel. I mean, bro, shout out to her. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to that woman. I'm telling you, that's what you call a woman in her femininity. Yeah, I speak wisdom, but I'm letting you know I can fold it up into a pretzel as well. Whew. Chef's kiss. Chef's kiss. I don't know what her name is, but y'all see that video, you'll know. But ladies, you're not settling for us, okay? You need to be getting yourselves out here and humble yourselves. As gorgeous as you are, know that there's passport bros going on. And in certain countries, being a 7, 8, or 9 is like being a 4 or 5. What is it, like Brazil, Colombia, somewhere where all the women are gorgeous? I don't know what country it is, but every last freaking one of them. So just being a pretty American woman, well, it takes you down a couple of knots, because you're going to probably be assumed to have a higher body count, And then guys might also assume that the cat might stink because of the allegations that's going on. So you're already working at a deficit. You gotta like kind of like do better instead of thinking that you're up. You're trying to talk about that you're up, but ever since I mentioned something about stinking cat, there's been a lot of celebrities talking about breaking up with other celebrities because of the BBL smell. And I really believe that it's more than BBL smell. I believe that it's stinking cat smell as well. I think the cat stunk before the BBL, but I've never had a woman with a BBL. I can't verify. You know what I'm saying? I haven't had a woman with stank box in decades. So I've damn near forgot what the smell smells like. But I do remember it was traumatizing. And I remember looking at that woman. I remember looking at her like, you know what I'm saying? You can't do nothing about it. I done took her on multiple dates and everything. I'm cracking her open. I'm remembering the smell all over again. This is my early 20s, so let me just let that go. Y'all don't know how traumatizing that smell is. I'm telling you, bro. It's like one of those smells where you just want to blame it on every woman that looks like her. Sorry. I'm sorry. Anyway, gentlemen, hold the line. Don't let these gorgeous women break you. I know we've been, doing this thing and making sure we stay celibate, and these pretty women are looking disease free and I don't need them to be over 6 foot. It doesn't matter, okay? If she wants a 6 foot guy, make her wait for that 6 foot guy and make her settle for guys within that 6 foot range, right? Let those guys have her. Maybe she'll have to get a nerdy looking 6 foot guy. Maybe he won't have any muscle and she can try to get him to go to the gym. But you're not settling for 5'9" over here. Absolutely not. No, no. But again, we can be friends. We can be friends and you can work on that pretzel. You know what I'm saying? Judge, what is her name? Is it Lindsay? Lynn? I can't even remember, man. I can't even remember. Her husband's recently passed, you know. But she was like, yeah, if you can do that and you want to be friends, come on over. Come on over. We can be friends. But settling for 5'9"? No, no, no. Absolutely not. Absolutely not. Y'all be talking too much junk, man. Right? You crazy? Like, listen, real talk. In the bedroom, I get it. You want a guy towering over you in any other situation. But in the bedroom, if the guy is packing at whatever height you are or he is, bent over, what are you talking about? A guy's giving you 9+ from the back in the bed, or you over here like, oh, I need him to be over 6 foot. That hammer's giving you what you need. Period, point blank. You ain't be thinking about no shit about no 6 foot nothing. Was that her name? Is that her name? I don't know if that's it. It could be. I don't know. That don't seem like that was the name of her show. I don't think the name of her show might have been her last name. Like everybody else that was doing it. But yeah, I just seen her recently doing that, and it was, yeah. But yeah, that's all we're going to talk about here, ladies. You should have been talking this way, but don't think that you're going to settle for somebody my height, and don't be talking like you're settling. And it's we don't care. There's just too many options out here. That's why I get online and I talk about all women, including married women, because you don't get no pass from me. I'm not going after married women. I could care less about married women. I talk a lot of junk online because I like triggering people. Once I figure people don't like me, it's just something I do. I like to trigger them more, but I ain't going after no married chick, bro. Why would I be going off on married women if I was going to do that? That's counterproductive. I'm letting these married chicks know you better stick with your husband. You better stick with your husband. You ain't getting no sympathy out here in these streets. I don't care who you think you are, right? You know what I'm saying? If I was trying to get them, I'd be talking sweet nothings to them all the time. Oh, you married chicks can do no wrong. What's going on, baby? He don't deserve you, And the minute he mess up, I want to counsel you. You know what I'm saying? Hit up my line. I don't be doing none of that shit. I be telling them about themselves. You better calm down. Everybody out here don't look at you like your husband do. You better chill out. You know what I'm saying? Or come out here in these streets, get smashed out, and then get sent back. You know what I mean? It's whatever. You ain't nothing special. Calm down. Calm down. It's good to see you kind of put away, but don't let it go to your head. Okay? But anyway, I'm going to get off of here, guys. Appreciate y'all. Smash the like button. Go ahead and subscribe. Have you been noticing these videos as well, like on TikTok and whatnot, of women like, hey, listen, we're willing to come to a compromise. Compromise nothing. You like what you like. Don't compromise on that. When you start doing stuff like that, you start mistreating the person that you compromise with. No, find someone you find attractive in some type of way. If they're over 6 foot for the most part, continue that going. Because we don't have nothing over here for you. There's plenty of women that like guys that are my height, possibly even shorter. Do you understand? We don't need your sympathy, pussy. Okay? We don't need it. We're good. You're not settling for us. You might not even qualify. You think you do. Oh, I'm pretty. Da, 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 da. Who told you that? Hmm? Who told you that? I didn't tell you that. Did I tell you that? Mm-mm. Calm down. All right? Anyway, love and light. I'm your brother. I'm out.
In this game,